Hi friends, this is my first video. It's the secret garden, magical things. Welcome to a secret garden where animals play and fairies dance. Without Cicely Mary Barker, her imagination and artistry, would these fairies ever have been visible to our eyes? There are always fairies, it's whether we have the time to notice them. So, a land of fairies, whether you believe or not. Plenty of space for journaling. Hand-dyed papers. I thought I glimpsed a fairy at twilight. They're out there, you've only got to look. I've written all the poems myself for this journal. Do you know where fairies play? They play among the flowers. They sit and smell the petals and they play for hours and hours. I had a lot of fun making this one. Little envelope there with a little clip, little beaded clip. On a misty morning when the dew is in the air, be careful where your feet tread or a fairy may be there. Plenty of coffee dyed paper, plenty of space to write. Little jewel paper clips, little tuck spot there, little tuck spot here, another little envelope, little journaling card. Have you seen a fairy house? They're difficult to see. Sometimes there's a ladder going up into a tree. I love paper when it dies like this. Little tuck spot. Little tuck spot there, little tag. I had lots of fun, as I say, making this, writing the little poems to go with it. Have you heard a fairy laugh? It's such a tiny sound. It's like 100 tiny bells falling to the ground. Tuck spots, journaling cards, make a wish, it may come true. I shivered as a fairy kiss touched my soul. Little acorn clip just there. Moonlight. Another tuck spot there. Shush, my darlings, lest you wake the fairies. Tuck spot. Have you seen a dragonfly with fairies sat astride? It is how the fairies travel when going for a ride. If you love your fairies, this is definitely the journal for you. Definitely. Sometimes fairies lightly land and rest up in a tree. I have looked up quickly and seen them looking down at me. I'm lucky I have no cat sitting on me today. She's too hot. She's too hot. More journaling space. Little flip up there. And then right at the very last page, a little booklet, very lightly coloured, and a little pad. So that was my first flip through. Hopefully it's not been too boring, and maybe the first of many more. I've certainly got lots of journals waiting to be videoed, so if I get my courage up, maybe you'll see more of me in the future. I do hope so.